All right, I'm in a friend's shop today. He got a nice new saw stop, but he didn't have time to set it up. His tabletop was covered, but we left one of the leaves uncovered and it rusted on him. And I know this is a problem a lot of people have, so we're going to try some solutions and see which works best. And so I had this problem in my shop when I first set it up a long time ago. I kind of had a haze over the whole thing, and I kept waxing it with paste wax to keep it from building up. But this is built up past that point. We need to remove it first. I remember having a small spot that had rusted kind of bad, and I had used Barkeeper's Friend to get that off. So that was the first thing that came to mind. These two other products, CLR, I thought that might be able to do the trick. And Brasso always surprises me on what it works for, so I wanted to give that a shot. So we're going to try 3 sections and see how long it takes. If some time elapses, we'll note it down in the comments. All right, well, CLR worked great. Aside from the pungent smell, that worked a lot faster than I thought it would. And just so you know, I'm applying the CLR, I'm applying all these products with just a plain old Scotch-Brite pad that you can get even at the grocery store. So really happy with the results from CLR. Let's try Barkeeper's Friend. With Barkeeper's Friend, I'm going to want to wet it a little bit first. Okay, so Barkeeper's Friend did the job. It took more elbow grease than the CLR, and it did not go as quickly as the CLR. But if it's what you have in your pantry, I think it'll work for you. I've noticed that the CLR started to re-oxidize. I'm sure I'll have to hit it one more time. I probably left a little too much residue on there, so make sure you rinse it properly. So we have 2 products that are working great, and let's see how Brasso does. Well, the Brasso was faster, but a lot stinkier than the Barkeeper's Friend, and not quite as quick as the CLR. You can see that the other 2 sections have started to oxidize as I did the Brasso, so I'm going to need to get some clean water, rinse this whole thing, and paste wax it, and then we'll be able to compare everything. So let's check them out. So here's the CLR. It was the easiest one to do. Make sure you wipe the excess water away immediately and wax it. But you can see doing that, there's still a little bit of a haze here compared to the others. When we look over to here, Barkeeper's Friend, this one took a lot more elbow grease. This one didn't stink like the CLR did, but you can see it has a little more depth. There's a little more reflection in the metal. It's probably because it has some pumice in it. And then here, the one I wasn't sure about, Brasso, this did a good job. It stunk as bad as the CLR did. It almost smelled like someone was having their hair dyed. But it also has some sheen, like the Barkeeper's Friend, again, because there is some pumice in there. So, and you can see here where I masked off to keep them separate, you can see what it originally looked like. So my conclusion is that all 3 products work. If I were to do this all over again, I would probably start off with the CLR to get most of that stuff off, and then finish off with either the Barkeeper's Friend or the Brasso. And no matter what, when you're all done, you're going to want to apply some paste wax. There are a number of different brands. Minwax is fine. I really like this Mylands brand. It has a lot of solids in it and seems to build up cleaner. And if you happen to not have paste wax around, you can always use Neverdol. Thanks for watching. Now I know how to clean off his table saw. That means I can tune it up for him. And if time allows, hook him up with a crosscut sled. You're going to want to subscribe to see those videos. And looking now, I think his bandsaw table is next.